Hello. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? I forgot to pull myself out of the void. Hold on. Hello. There I am. Let's hope this game this game works. Steam client service? Yep, that works. That works. Ah, a PNG. They're right. You were looking at a dog. I forgot, Nick. You haven't seen my PNG yet. It has been a hot minute since I've seen you in chat. Oh God, fucking hell! I think that's the gas that's been trapped inside me all day. Game is still launching. So you know what that means, chat? That means we get to listen to more music. Uh, mm, where is? Oh. Oh, it works. No, let go of my mouse. Let go of my mouse, please. Uh. No, don't fucking invite people. Go away. Go away. Oh, God. Fucking. Yeah, it's loud. Hold on. It is frozen. So far so good. Let's put that down a bit. I hope there's borderless. I hope there's borderless. Window capture. No, no, no. It is really loud on my end. There we go. Open options. Video. Full screen. There is no. There's no borders. I'm upset. No, stop it. Stop it. Trying to fix it like I just saw. You don't have a filter on you, do you, PNG tube? You have chroma key. Okay. So it is a problem. Huh? Ah, okay. That was in the wrong area. Okay. Uh, where is game capture? Oh right, I deleted it because it's really hard to work with. Capture specific window. Yeah, there it is. Throw that down there. Down to there. Good. Okay. Oh, it's big. It is still loud for me. Shrink. Smallin. And smallin. There we go. Wait, what do you mean turning off? Turning? What the? What do you mean turning off the full screen makes it fucking? What do you mean turning off dance? Best quality, balanced. On. Shadow quality has been changed. Yes. I have to restart the game. I hate this era of video games. I hate this era of video games, dude. You see, Vexper. You see. No, stop it. Audio. No fucking Matt. What do you mean? Actually, you know what? No. Windows G. I know your weakness. It's called Windows G, bitch. Welcome to Windows 10, fuckface. Yeah, it's 2013. Thank fuck I didn't have to, I don't have to deal with games for Windows Live. Wait, no, that's late 2000s. But yeah, full screen off turns it to borderless window. Kind of. So let me turn desktop off a lot, because everything else other than this game, that is still too... Sure, no, not 26. 20. Let's do 20. Surely you're able to do 20. Oh, good, you can... Play game. The story. We gotta do the story. Sure, normal's fine. Also, yes, Nike, I added a woo. A woo from Pikmin.
don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through.
Grandpa.
Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight.
Boom.
That's Jack and Steve, the guys behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Boom.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Oh boy, here we go.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Oh, tumbleweed. Oh, hi. Where are you going? Got a place to be? Can I come with? Hold on now. Hold your horses. Okay, you can phase through stuff. I'm gonna go then.
You heard Pat. We need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Experience killing people.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Oh, I'm gonna like this game.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Come on! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Here's my concentration gauge.
We have one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
What the fuck?
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I'm not liking this, dude. Oh shit, bro. Where are you?
Time to die!
Yeah? Where are you? Where are you, son bitch?
I knew
Come on
that
out.
going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
I decided to get sneaky.
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett?
I have a skill point. Oh boy. Dual wielding desperado. Long distance sharpshooter. Close quarters fighter. I'm fucking. Iron sight slows down time and takes it. Yes.
Never around when you need it! Come on! Let's send these some bitches!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Bro, I can really fucking fan him. Oh my god, I can fucking.
You ain't going nowhere!
Am I?
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Whoa!
Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Why is that fucking still fish?
Ricochet. Howdy. Howdy, slapper.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Shut up!
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
God damn you! Kill him!
I see you down there.
Coward!
Well, will I
A lot
now?
of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Stop aiming, you idiot! Watch your
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Shoot that bastard!
Boy. Boy.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Boy. There was a. There was fucking TNT barrels here? Hold on, chat room, hold up. Excuse me real quick. There we go.
And like that,
You
I was
all be
inside,
dead, you
none the
bastards.
worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and
Get
Charlie
in a
Bolger.
rat in a trap!
I love RE4, my favorite cowboy game.
You ain't going nowhere! How about that?
Crack shot killed, 21 killed by age 21. Smart as a whip.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Fucking hell, dude. Oh, fuck down. That. Oh shit, dude.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted.
Bro!
"Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Wanna make a run for it? Those poor sons of bitches are done for.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Oh, I like this.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was
Excuse me?
I? Waste your bullets. Go ahead.
You were heading for the barn.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Doing too much tuning out of.
Fish! Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Let's just do this.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Bro, you didn't die?
Finally,
I think I'm
had the
I think I'm liking
stables
this
within
game,
my
dude.
reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
We got boss fight already? Proud, handsome, ham-handed.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
When your opponent reaches for their gun, press RT to draw your weapon.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Huh? I definitely really like this game. This game's really fun.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Damn, pretty nice
He was with
place.
John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
These little apartments were back then?
All I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too.
Why,
My
thank
first
you.
order of business was finding a firearm.
Oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Luckily, I located
Oh.
Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Oh, I'll take this. Don't mind if I do. 10 gauge Winnie, loud as thunder. Bob Ollinger's shotgun. Cut a man clean. Ah, boy, that is.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? That little son of a bitch shot!
Oh.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away! Anybody see him?
Hey, yo.
Just killed Red.
Hey, what? Hey, boy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy. I missed that shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm out of bullets. Hold. Okay, yep. Yes, I want to unlock that skill. So I need.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
Time to go.
And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass! I can't have gotten far. Gotta be around here somewhere. Billy broke out of jail.
That was death. Understood. Do you want to jump down here? The answer was no. Alright, where do you want me to go get? God, you're worse than fucking... You're worse than fucking Uncharted with this shit. Where do you want me to go? I can't fucking read your mind, dude. Oh, on the rocks.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Ooh, what's this? Got here. Oh. Oh, yeah.
You! But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Ooh. You gonna fucking, like, die, dude? Come here.
You can't hide forever. I've got this somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
The yellow bat. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Bitch.
I'm here. Get your headstone.
There's children.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
Coward.
Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
Yeah, you fucking tell him. How?
The price is too high, if you ask me.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Am I now? Hello? Ah! Called Yeller in order to get him to pop out of code. Oh shit, that. I don't care kinda to insults.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Bro, who?
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No. 'Cause they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
We can take him!
Ooh, where?
Stop him!
Come on, buddy.
Come out, you yellow bastard! You're done.
Bitch. Your knees were showing.
Don't let him get away!
Where are you? Whoa.
Deep shit when Pat gets back.
Come on. Bro, please.
Stop him!
On Showdown looking different. Yeah, this is the cell shaded upgrade pack.
Guess you've had enough.
Where are you? How you doing, hun?
I don't get paid enough.
Bitch, you don't get paid at all. That money's going into my pocket, you hear me?
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Did you shoot the gun out of the holster? I don't know. I might have.
So where'd you go after
I gotta
Lincoln?
just...
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
The Dallas Cowboys. Alrighty. Ooh, Winchester.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clown. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None.
Well,
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they found.
bro, please.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and had often blundered in regrettable
Bro,
situations.
please.
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Ugh. fucking get the fucking, what is this, truth seeking? It's about the truth of is any important. Oh god. Deep pockets, hell yes. Ooh.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
You sure?
Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
I'm out of. Oh shit.
Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
What? 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 What?
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
He is bullshitting.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be. Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Ow, my ankles.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. That's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior.
Excuse me?
The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
I'm sorry?
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Give me that shit, bud.
Stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Oh dear. Cranky, cantankerous, mean as hell. Old man Clankton.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
Bro.
I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Oh, keep firing your bullets, bitch. Reload? What do you mean reload? gonna approach you from the left flank.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
I'll blow you right out of there.
I can't see fucking shit, dude. Where am I? Ouch. That hurt. That hurt real bad. Am I?
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Nuggets of, what do you mean? I'm looking for nuggets of truth. Y'all get some shit out now, hon. Have a good night, honey. I love you. Mwah. You best rest your rear head.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first, I need to tell you about
They
the
steal your
Cowboys' new
shoes?
boss, Curly Bill
Your
Brooks.
snakeskin boots?
Coming!
Get ready, boys.
Hey, you're alone though?
You can run! Can't hide forever.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Headshot. I'm the rootin'est, tootin'est, gun slinging, this shooting, booting, scoop booting. Words. Y'all can't fucking hit me, man.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken it.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Yeah, he's tall tale. He's vivid. Paul Elding?
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Show 'em how to die! Can't believe you keep missing.
What the fuck was that dude doing? I see you over there.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that. In for the kill. Oh, now. You won't need it, damn it.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Where am I going? This way, I guess. Look at the truth. Treasure. 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 Treasure, 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 treasure.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Oh, fuck that arena, dude. Oh, boy.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Takes a shot before he takes a shot. Curly Bill.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open. Time to dance!
Oh, maybe I needed a... Maybe this was not good.
You can't hide forever, boy.
Come here, bitch.
Make him pay for that!
Hello, Will.
This ain't my day to die! Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
Hold on, I need to... Oh, there we
A few
go.
months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
No, Will, this game's really good. Next in line to take over and take a bullet, Johnny Ringo.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Let's get that fucking shit. Let's get that fucking shit.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Episode 3, The
Wasn't he the
Innocents.
sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving
Gold.
outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Oh. Oh.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head.
I'm very sorry,
Plummer rallied his
my
gang
brain
to
just
plunder
kind of...
one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Ooh.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
Who the hell is that? Don't let me get a shot off!
What? That was it? Bro, come on. That wasn't even all the gunpowder. The Ranger.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
You're done.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Whoa, but where'd that one come from? Make sure to kill the soul strong enemies first. Where? It was right there along, chat.
James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Dangerous, desperate individuals. If Daddy had lived to see Alfred Nobel's explosive invention, my guess is he would have told Samuel Colt to kiss his ass. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was tough. Or had some kind of death wish. Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero.
I am a hero.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Gotcha. Oh, my legs! You're fine. Just walk it off, dude. Yeah, just walk it off, dude. You're fine. You're fine.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
It's our goal now.
Oh, I thought I was gonna take the minecart.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Ooh. No!
It's you!
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Jesus!
Time to blow your shit up.
Oh, really?
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked.
Luckily, I'm not easily bushwhacked.
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Chatham, I'm not good at this.
Tanky! I will drop you down a mine shaft.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tomb.
Uh-oh.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Bro, that death was a part of it.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith.
Yeah, fuck
Which
that.
ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up, however.
Oh, boy.
That Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score from hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
I'm taking the fucking ladder.
I wanted to use the element of surprise. Plus, I figured I could use the exercise. I was warmed up already, so what the hell? Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
He's
The
bullshit.
point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Uh-oh. Lawman. Hey, yo! Is that G from Street Fighter 5? Scalawag.
Ooh! Well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
Get me. Catch this, son of a bitch! No blood money for you today! Some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Hey, yo!
Time for cover!
Oh, hi. Hold on. Hold on just real quick. Hold on real quick. Just,
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Pissing me off! See what it gets you! This cocksucker is smarter than he looks! What do you think you're doing? Oh! Don't
I dodged the wrong way. Is he voiced by Frank Falcon West? Probably. He probably is, actually. I definitely hear it.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. You can shoot, but can you aim?
Yes.
He's killed a lot of good men. Pull you into next week, boy. You ain't taking me.
Uh-oh.
You can run, but you can't hide forever. Run. I can shoot too.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Award of choice falling. No nuggets of fucking... Fuck you.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
John Wesley Hardin.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Oh boy. Be quick or be dead.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Quick shooter. Wild Bill Hickok.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was coldin' a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. Freezing my giblets off.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere.
Oh,
but to
I
get
like
to
this
him,
gun.
I'd have to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
He's almost... Time for cover! Brother, I'm gonna make you pay. Someone's coming for him. Stop that son of a bitch! The boys know we got another load, dog.
I wondered if Bob was among them.
I like these. I like these quick shooters. Do I feel like a real gunslinger? I sure do. There's a bird up there. It was flying so fast you didn't see it. I just realized how big the moon is. That's a pretty big moon, I gotta say. That moon isn't real, you're right. Hold up. Okay, so because of the muzzle blast, I thought I was actually hitting something, so I thought you were going to be right.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Says you said the same thing as Stein.
I think he's scared.
Bro, what the f... I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
First kill at 15. Killed a man for snoring, and 40 more for breathing.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait.
He's really
He
fast.
didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
He's really fast. Bro. Bro. Hello, Magnolia.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Bro, I want to fucking shoot him.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Gray Wolf. Oh boy.
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Yeah, Sam Riegel. Sniper Fox.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
Mountain far, far away.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable.
Bro.
I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them.
All right, where are you?
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Shotgun, gimme!
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
You shrugged that off. I'm scared of you.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Who shot at me?
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout. deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Huh? Can you say that line again, please? This is a secret area. No, that's not a secret area. This is a secret area, though. Damn it. Cussedness. Sure. This gun kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's powerful. Go back. Go where? Huh, what? Ooh, what? Oh, you mean like right here? Oh, there it goes. Maybe we can see it again. Who the fuck's breaking pottery down there?
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the wall.
You know that fucking 6-shooter, dude. Ranger, I wanna fucking... Fine, we're
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
fucking... I need my 6-shooter back, dude.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Fiach. That fucking... the multiplier scared the fuck out of me, dude.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there.
Polygyny?
Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
The Cave of Death.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me.
What?
As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there were definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Bro. Oh, shit's hard.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. Can I have my fucking gun? My 6 gun, please? My 6 gun, please. No?
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
God.
A steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch let me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Bitch. Punch. Right hook.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had
God.
not seen before.
What? Alright, sure. God.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty. Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem, might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
He's getting
Like
drunk.
how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Oh. The Dalton brothers.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did. It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
He was there! How are you?
It was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Why are you arguing with a man that was there?
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait till some of the bitches.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
I mean, you're not wrong. Engraved Ranger. Where's the quick shooter? Is this a quick shooter? Ivory handles quick shooter.
He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Oh. Here it is.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Booth.
Is that
Davy
Silas
Crockett,
Greaves?
who
Son
died
of a
defending the
bitch!
Irish.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Third time you've heard Sam reel to it.
Over there! That's Silas Greaves. What the hell?
Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
The leader, the lover, the loser. Travis County, Texas, Bob
I've been tracking
Emmett.
those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville. They're trouble.
The handshake! That's a good name for a melee. Like,
And those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
all right.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up.
You forgot about
Those
Sly
Daltons
4.
weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Okay. Oh.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Reeves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
How about some dynamite? You know, just some.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in
Rule of
Coffeyville.
3
He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
He was definitely a sponge.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
We'll get those suckers.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Yeah. Unless.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell.
Nah, no, stop. You're pushing the game. I need you to not.
It was tough to stay on a true course. so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Okay, you know what? That was fine. It sucks because I have realistic headphones now.
It was autumn.
Well,
the maple
realistic in
trees
the
were in
sense.
full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
The waypoint is disabled for this mission because of the fog. The fog is... Oh man, fine. Oh, my quick shooter. Ooh, hello. Blackbird.
Bury them in the swamp. Let them where they stand.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanted to do me harm, so I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends. The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
You sure? They seem like the kind of gang that would just kind of roll with the same three people. Oh boy! Shotgunner.
Point being, I was under serious attack. My reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
That was an accident. Again with the hunch. Quick shooter, yeah, boy. You know, you might be right, Nike.
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
Sure, buddy.
but just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve?
Steve? Steve, buddy? Hey, Steve?
So I just started walking, and pretty soon... Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Huh? Indians?
They were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
Oh, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
God, stop it. Fucking... flies. God, fucking flies.
Bounty hunters! Stop that,
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I'll bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Scared? Who the fuck said that?
Somebody kill that sumbitch!
Oh no, that...
Bury him in the swamp! Waste your bullets. Go ahead. Shooting, I don't mind. Now you're in trouble. That asshole get away with this? Yeah. You gonna need it, man.
are you?
That's it. It's you or me.
I choose me. Bah.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
Look at the standing parable of it painted in Wild Wild West. Speaking your head.
And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
I don't know what the fuck was happening, bro.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
One sorry son of a bitch.
Go down. Nothing.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit.
Here we go.
It turned out that they had me.
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
I see.
The Daltons had played
Not
me
so
like a
tough after
fiddle.
all, is it?
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you hear
fight.
about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
Well,
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
so anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. It was time to settle this once and for all. About to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Well,
they got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later. He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers. My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
Episode 7, The Wild Bunch. Far as 1868.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Here we go, another story. Not so great train robbery. Oh boy. This should be fun.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. led by Butch Cassidy. They were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right.
The Texan in me is intrigued.
They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
But it didn't.
Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
I see.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
I'm straying for the story, but what if I keep going? Never mind.
Shit! That's Silas Reed! What the hell? Die, you bastard!
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day. As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could. At times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
I got too close. I got brain kind of turned off and just started holding forward. George Flatnose Curry.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
How the fuck did you get Gorilla Force, T-Jeff Carr, Tim Keller, Sundance Kid, Bush Cassidy, Kid Curry?
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! You ain't seen nothing. He'll kill us all!
Ouch.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
How many years did I? Oh shit.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They
How many
ended up
years did
living
I
down
haul?
there for many years, but I'm sure
Approximately
you already know all
4.
about that.
Gonna put you over there for now. So 1 ye and 3 ha's. Yeah, I think that was it.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
How long is this game? Jeez.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting at you?
warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Who the fuck?
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Assume this is near the end? I believe so.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly
Sounds
marked.
like it.
This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
I've been going for 2.5, like 3 hours now. It doesn't
clearly
feel like that.
indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
I feel like I'm going forward.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Fat Sally!
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
Damn it, I wanted.
A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
I should have shot that.
Show yourself, coward! Ready to meet your death is done.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
Oh, there it is.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
What? I am dead.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
That was a mistake.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Sawed-off rifle? Bro.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long, burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it. No. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge.
Well, it was a touching reunion.
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
This crazier kick you ask me!
Bro, please, get up there.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Oh, good. Kid Curry. Sure.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
is happening? The minuscule disregard of proper grammar angers me. Huh? Oh. Throw. More dynamite. Yes. More. Go. They're fine. Oh, really?
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
No, he's just dead. No, you fucking bitch. Dishonored? What do you mean dishonored? What do you mean dishonorable?
fast as he was. I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
South America? I dodged the wrong way. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, Bob.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
Shot him twice in the leg and he did not budge. What a man.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Yes, you did. Jesse James!
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Here we go.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Oh, glad they take that.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Alright, here we go. Legend was he could stop a train by staring it down.
They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So I hopped the same train.
I don't understand how that works, but okay.
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I
The
reached
James
there.
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell? Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and,
You did not just...
I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the side, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
Ouch. I tried to hit him.
At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
Fuck. I keep slipping.
At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!" It's the damn Pinkertons!
He said it!
Now, I never worked for that lyman cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. It was no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Ouch. You punch really hard. Ow! Yeah? What?
You can't fight James, gang!
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I wondered if I was ever going to find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Ouch. Explosives. Bro, this sucks. Oh shit. I got this though. I fucking got this though. Fastest gun? Fucking hell yeah, bro. Damn it.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
You ready for a belly full of buckshot?
Belly full of buckshot. I like that.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
That's right. Run! Shoot that son of a bitch!
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah, Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
This keeps going. I think I'm gonna end it here, though.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that sumbitch Jim.
Really fun game, though. Shooting is really fun. 3.5 hours ain't bad. No, it certainly is not. Whoa. Fucking love that. Next week I'm opening Pokemon cards again. I got a pack of 100 random cards. Same time as same deal as last time. Oh god. I'm getting gassy again. But yeah. I got more, specifically Paldea cards. And this 100 pack of cards. And I do want to go like biannual with them. Like 2 times a year, I open Pokemon cards. But yeah, hope to see you next Monday for that. I'm gonna be taking it easy for the rest of the week because 1, I got work, and 2, I'm really tired. I just wanted to stream. I just wanted to stream stuff again. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I need to find who to raid. Who are we raiding today? DJ... Raid everyday boy. We're raiding everyday boy. They're playing fucking Resident Evil 5. Go give him a poke. Go give him a snoot. Hope you'll have a good day. Good rest of your day. Goodbye. Ta-ta. Awesome. Dio, thank you for the sub at the end. Very much appreciated. Yeah, that's it. As always, chat room.
Till next time, goodbye.